All right, we are back, and hopefully my computer is going to survive. Okay, so you walked in, you made a perception check of 16, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So as you're looking around, I will tell you what you see. First off, the items you see, you see another like a haversack, like you've seen before in other ones. There's a couple
Does it have a
rings.
price tag on it?
Yes, it is 2,000 gold. Um, you see there's some like nice looking armor. There's some gloves. There's a wand. There's a big like a bag of holding that's next to the haversack. It's a little bit bigger.
How much is that? Oh, I'm wanting to look at these prices because I can take it back to Dunn. I know he was looking at those bags at one time.
Bag of holding is 4,000. Um,
Sorry. Damn.
couple rings and stuff. And as you're sort of perusing, you with the perception of 16, you realize that you recognize the person that the shopkeeper is talking to. You look over and it is Griff. And both he and the shop owner look sort of solemn, sad.
Griff, brother of Grim of
Well,
Griffin?
Griff wasn't the Dragonborn guy, was it?
No.
How'd he beat us here?
Because we
you
stopped.
guys...
We stayed a long time at a tower.
Yeah, you guys went to the labyrinth first.
Yeah, we stayed. Yeah, we stayed there for a while. We were there like 5 or 6 days or something.
I'm looking as well for resurrection-like things.
I don't see anything like that. There's not like behind the counter you see some cases that might have like spell scrolls maybe with the other like paper and ink, but they don't have those things out on display.
Oh, and this is something I'm gonna ask about because once it's my turn, obviously. Because I'm actually here for Beak as well, finding out
Yeah,
information.
go
about
ahead. This is, I
resurrection.
mean, you're exploring.
I was waiting for
the
them to. Are they finished talking? Like I don't want to interrupt.
thing.
As I notice the guy, I'll be like, Griff, is that you?
Yeah, he looks over and says, "Oh, hello.
We did some work for you. I wonder if you remember us.
Yes, I recognize you. I don't know if you've heard or not, but Raleigh is gone."
We actually witnessed it on the road on the way here. Well, we wasn't close enough. Obviously, we wasn't in the town, but we were on our way towards Lorelia when we saw that happen. Have you any word on where it came from or what happened? Because we didn't. We went inside the town after it was over, and there was nothing left.
Yeah, we don't know. Just know that, as far as I know, Gervin was still there when it exploded.
Well, we're still you know, me and my friends we're still trying to like find some information as we go, but we haven't found anything yet. We think it might lead back to the Brecken Empire and the stuff that's going on there. I just tell them that stuff.
If you're investigating it, anything you could find would be, I'd appreciate the knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he says goodbye to the shopkeeper, and she like comes out from behind the counter and gives him a hug and says bye. And she looks at you. So you guys knew him?
Yeah, we did some work for him a long time ago, and he helped us out with some discounts in his shop after we did some work.
And you knew Gervin?
We knew Gervin very well. We spent a lot of time there. He was a really nice person. Helped us a lot. It's very sad what happened.
Yes, I've known both of them for a long time. Anyway, can I help you find something?
Yeah, I was wondering if I might be here for a little while, and I'm a wizard, and I was wondering if you might need some help, some work while I'm here. Or maybe I can identify some items or whatever you might need. Just looking to see if you needed any help. I have a few days.
Yeah, no, we don't really need any help. Especially with Griff being in town for a while. We don't normally need help anyway. We've got things pretty well under control, but I'm trying to give Griff some things to do to keep his mind off of it.
And also, we were also inquiring about you probably won't have this, but maybe you could point me in the right direction. We're looking at maybe trying to find a scroll of resurrection. Do you know where we might find something like that, or?
Ooh,
I know
well,
it's a pretty big request, but
I mean, I could probably get one for you, but it would be awfully pricey.
how much do you think that would cost?
Oh,
And I look at Beak as I ask.
rough number, probably around 50,000 gold pieces. At least. That's if I could find everything fairly easily. I'd need to find a person to help me do it, so...
Alright,
Well-
well, then I keep that in mind, and
And it would take a while to get done. Are you looking at staying around for a few months?
I don't know what is happening yet. I gotta still get with my friends that are here. We're here for at least a couple days, but that's all I know for the moment.
I'll be right back.
She says, well... think about it and let me know if you need it.
Yeah, I will. And I don't think I need anything else in the magic shop. So
They do have the wand that you saw as you were looking over it. It's a...
I guess I look a little closer at the wand and the rings that they have on display.
The wand is a... It helps you with being able to... It helps casters be able to connect with their spells. It's a Wand of the War Mage +2. The price tag on that is 4,800 gold.
More gold than I ever have.
Let's see. The other rings... There is a ring of protection. It's stuff you've seen before for the most part. Ring of evasion. Different stuff, but a lot of it you've seen at Griff's place, and prices are similar.
And what were they again? What am I seeing for price?
For
the Ring of
which...
protection?
Uh,
Seraph might be interested. That's why I'm asking. He was interested in it last time.
Ring of protection is 3,500.
All right. And I really think that's all I need in the magic shop.
Okay. Are you doing anything
So-
else over in Riveton?
Right now, that's all I needed to do is just find the shop, and I guess Beak heard everything I heard. He was with me,
Okay.
so he knows he's looking at least 50,000, and they can get that scroll of resurrection for him, but it'll take months.
I point at your wizard book
Not for sale.
and I say no, and I start mimicking a spell cast.
Are you saying you want me to make some cast spells for people for money?
I will etch in the dirt. This is dirt road.
It's cobblestone, but there's some dirt off to the side you can find.
I'll type in find someone.
You want to find someone to sell my book?
No.
No, it-
Uh,
He wants you to find
I
someone
just-
to cast the
I
spell.
just shake my head.
oh,
This
you
book.
want? So
Why'd I have to go with the dumb one?
I look at Beak and I say, "Do you want to hire someone to cast the resurrection spell for us? Is that what you're asking?"
Aye.
All right, let's okay, let's head over to the church. Let's see if we can find a church, and maybe we can hire a cleric.
Yeah.
Okay, so after a little bit of time, you do find a temple.
Church of the Raven Queen.
You do find a temple. It looks to be... It's similar to it has like the sun. It looks similar to what Seraph has.
On his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well we'll go ahead and go up to the doors of the church. And are
Okay.
they locked? Are they open?
It's a church, man. They're open. It's a temple.
Oh, we don't know.
We lock our doors in this town.
So we open the doors. We go on into the church.
Yeah, you look around. There's a few people in there. No one really pays you much mind. There is some an older gnome towards the front.
All right, so I'll go ahead and approach the one that's in the front. And usually, is he not? He's not like talking to the church or doing a sermon or anything, right? That
No,
would interrupt.
it's quiet. It's very quiet in there.
Okay, so we quietly make our way up to the. We don't make a lot of noise or anything, but we'll walk up to the older gnome that we see in the front. And
hello.
excuse me, I was inquiring. Do you have any clerics that might be able to cast resurrection in this church that might be for hire?
Clerics for hire, huh? No, I don't have any. We mostly just do this place of worship only, really. We don't really do things for hire. As far as you said, resurrection?
Yeah, a resurrection spell.
No, I don't know anyone off the top of my head that can do that. Mostly that's going to be adventuring types.
Do you know where I might find someone that would be able to do something like that, or where I could look in this town?
Not resurrection off the top of my head. You might try maybe in the Forleone Alliance, maybe. They're more into the magic side of things. Most of the things in this town we do have some magic stuff, but most of it is good old-fashioned engineering.
All right, I just look at Beak and I said, we're not going to find anything here, Beak. We'll have to keep looking.
Beak
And
nods.
we head on out of the church.
Okay.
There's nothing else for us here. And I think I don't really have anything over here. Is there anything? I look at Beak. Is there anything you want to find over here while we're still here? If not, I'm going to head back to Riverton.
No.
All right, so we go ahead and head back over the dam, back to Riverton.
To Riverton, okay. All right, yeah, you make your way back across. This time, as you're crossing, you actually you sort of look over the dam as you cross and see one of the ships being brought up, and it's a big ship, and it is just being raised out of the river delta sort of thing. It's a big wide thing that goes out to the ocean. The ship is just being raised up underneath you, and as it comes to stop, it starts to go through underneath you, through the dam and into the lake. It's very neat looking.
They have a lift to bring ships from up at the top. Got it.
As you're watching this, you've kind of put it together. This is maybe why that last bit of road you were on was not as well traveled. It seems like most people get here via boat from that direction.
Okay, good information. Take that with me.
Okay.
All right, we just head
Let's
back
make it
to
back
the
over
inn at this point.
And again, I'd say it's probably like maybe late afternoon. Are you guys doing anything else today?
I don't have anything else I'm going to do. Late afternoon okay. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now, I think. I'm going to go back and rest.
Okay. And then I think
The inn.
I think Seraph, I think I told you 2 days, but that would be from when you got there. So tomorrow is going to be
Okay.
the exhibition.
Yeah, I'll come back and tell everyone.
Okay.
Well, we need to get there at noon tomorrow. So we can get our stuff on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back and sit in the common room, kind of listen to what's going on, maybe I'll actually get a meal
Okay.
and just hang out in the common room for the day and just listen to what's going on around me, kind of gather any information that I might hear.
Okay. Yeah, you don't. Well, make a perception check for me.
Damn it. Bam!
Ooh. So okay, so you overhear.
We're not fighting. I can roll dice.
You do overhear some people talking about this exhibition, and some of these people that are talking about it seem to think that they're like, yeah, Nimby got something else new. He does this every every so often. He finds something new and just uses it as an excuse to rub elbows with all the rich people. So you gather that while Nimby is a person of prestige in this community, he also just likes to display his stuff and show it off to everyone. And some people think that maybe some of his stuff is even fake, but they don't know for sure.
All right.
So you get the impression that while some people may like him, other people may think it's a bit,
Haughty?
yeah.
So I think to myself, note to self, cast detect magic before we enter the exhibition.
Okay. All right. Anything else being done by anyone?
We're just gonna I'm just hanging out in the inn. I don't know if Beak came with me or what.
Yeah, I'm just following Underzilla around.
Okay. So no one else is doing anything. You can just
Nope.
chill there for the rest of the day till nighttime.
Well, when Seraph and Dunn come and join us, I let them know that we found a magic shop on the other side. I tell them what kind of stuff they have there, how much it is. They have a bag of holding for 4,000. I know that that's something. They also have a haversack for 2,000. Something Dunn was looking at once before.
Okay.
Hold all your instruments in, huh, Dunn?
Hmm?
Oh, is that something to hold all your instruments in, huh, Dunn?
Yeah, sure. My giant, huge, massive instrument.
I also
that
tell
I
them
haven't explained how I'm carrying around.
they have a ring of protection for 3,500. And more gold than we have.
Yeah.
And I also relayed to him the information. I found a church that looked like it had the symbol of your religion over there, and they were not helpful to me, and we left. We were inquiring about I tell them all the story. We were trying a resurrection for Beak, and nobody here has it. They suggest we go to Forleone to find somebody that we might hire, but we can get a scroll for about 50,000 in a couple months.
Well, we'll start saving all of our money together, maybe. Eventually. But that's the goal. We can do that.
All right. You guys doing anything else?
I'm gonna go meditate in my room.
Yeah, spend the night preparing spells.
Okay, so it's another 2 gold per room. And if you ate, 5 silver. Everything's cool. You guys go to sleep, no problems. Wake up in the morning. What are you doing?
Today's the day, right? Noon?
Well, yeah.
Noon. Go head over to Nimby's.
Okay. Are all of you going?
Yeah, we all have invitations.
Well,
Yeah, we all have
as far as the invitations go, that doesn't start till 6. Seraph has gotten a preview from
he can
talking.
go by himself.
Oh yeah, well, I think Sarah would probably go alone on that, right?
That's a solo mission.
Because we weren't invited.
I'll
up to
go.
you guys.
It's up to you guys.
I would say go alone, since you're the only one who got permission.
I'm gonna spend. I don't know. What is it now? I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm hanging out.
I don't know any different, so as soon as I see Seraph, I'm going to crawl down and follow him.
Okay. As a spider or as a bird?
I'll crawl down as a spider.
Right.
Switching to bird.
All right. So you
how
head
far
over-
away is it?
It's not too far.
Actually, I guess,
Maybe like
I don't know. I'll stay as a spider. I'll hop on his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Conventional size. Nice
Okay.
and furry. Snuggle
Nice.
up against him.
If I see him down there, I'll be like, maybe stay in that form for a while when I'm there. Something
Okay.
goes wrong.
Yeah, it's not a
Shift
long
out.
walk, so you're fine as far as time goes. You make your way over to Nimby's. Again, you see the big house with the 2 fountains in the side courtyards. You walk up onto the porch. Knock on the door. You get the little assistant. It's like, oh, you again. You have an appointment today?
Yes, I do. Nimby's expecting me.
All right, come on in. And Nimby's coming down the giant staircase as you enter. Says, oh, hello. You're back.
Yes, like I said I would be.
Okay, can you describe the thing for me again?
It's like the part of a sphere, and it's just like one part of it. It's like the side, so it's like glass.
Smooth on one side, jagged on the other.
Yeah,
Fits into
yeah. Yeah, it fits into other pieces. It'd be a piece of it.
Okay, so says, I think I've got something like that. Follow me. And he walks back towards the front door and into the room that, as you walk in, the front door was the room on your right. And there's you notice the glass cases now have things in them. All of them do. There's looks like a metal helm and maybe a shield and a suit of armor, in a big one in the middle. And then towards the back left, there is a thing that looks like what you're looking for.
That's it. That's what I need. And I'll point at it.
He says, and what was it you needed it for?
So, it's for Yarel. It's a piece of a bigger puzzle that can give people more power and can help stop the Empire from taking magic users, exploding towns.
Exploding towns.
I don't know if you've heard about the city of Rolia,
Nope.
but a week
I
or
don't
two
even know
ago,
if that's related.
we were going to it, and some sort of magic just exploded, and the entire town was vaporized. And the information that we've gained from that is the Empire has been taking in magic users, and there's a possibility that they're taking their life force to create magic on massive scales that could do things like this.
And this is supposed to stop him?
Yes.
And how much were you offering to pay for it?
100 gold.
I think you said significantly more than that yesterday.
200 gold.
I think you said more than that yesterday.
200 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, you put your cards on the table before you.
I don't really want to let it go. I paid significantly more than that, and you offered even more than what you're saying now yesterday.
450 gold.
I did pay significantly more than that for it. Is there anything else you could offer in trade?
I can give you a wand of detect magic.
Does it have any historical significance?
Yes, it does. It was carried by
Oh man, going for the lie.
it was carried by a king of the Empire from the days of old.
Really?
Yes.
Make a deception check. Ooh.
Mm.
Well, that does sound interesting. Tell you what, can you come back? I still need this piece for the exhibition tonight, but I'll make a trade for 400 gold and that wand with you after the exhibition is over.
Okay. Could I stay and guard it? I won't get in the way. You can have your exhibition. I just don't want to let it out of my sight. I won't take it. I promise. I will not do anything. I will stand in the back.
I mean, I have
Free,
things.
free labor.
I mean,
I'll help you set up whatever you need me to do.
I have things to guard it. And he sort of motions over, and you see over on the wall that you sort of passed without taking too big a glance at it is some sort of, looks like mechanical, like 5-armed little like thing. It's like a mechanical thing. It looks like has like 5 little almost like tentacles, but they're like arms sticking off of it.
Like General Grievous.
And it doesn't appear to be moving right now, but he motions to that as if it's guarding. He said, but I guess you can stay if you Maybe if you can you stay over in this corner? And he points to the corner that is the closest to the door. But it's like there's the most sort of extra room in this room.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'll just go over there and keep an eye on that.
So you're just gonna stand there for 6 hours.
Yep.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Guess I'm waiting for
Beak's
6
gonna
hours.
Beak's gonna pop out and be a bird
Yep.
here in about an
In
hour.
2 hours,
or so.
I'm gonna pop out.
No, we're just hanging out waiting for time for us our invitation.
I will. I'll tell Beak he might want to get out of here before he
You gonna tell him
loses his spell.
like tell friends what's going on, or what do you tell him?
Yeah, I'll tell him to go. Go tell everybody to come back for the exhibition.
I hop down and I scurry on out.
You can actually. There's a window right next to you that's open a little bit. You can go out that way.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as the room you're in, Seraph, there are 3 windows in the room, all very large. They're like they look like they sort of taper at the top, and they all are on like a hinge. 2 of them, the one towards the front of the house and the back of the house, are open a little bit to sort of let some air through, and there's one on the far wall that would be on the eastern side of the house that's still closed.
Man, we should have done guarded. We have thing for free.
All right, so Beak, you make your way back to the inn.
Okay, I pop out of form and I say, "Come back for the exhibition." And I start walking back towards where Seraph was.
He's telling that later. Message delivered. All right, what are you guys doing?
Good pet bird. We're just hanging out for the expedition. I'm just hanging out in the inn until expedition time.
Expedition.
I'm just watching.
Exhibition time.
I'm watching the Orb Peas and watching Nimby do whatever he's doing in this area.
Okay, so
I'm
as
heading back,
you're
I'm just gonna
Go ahead.
sit where the window was, but also on the outside.
as a bird.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you come up to the window, he's the spot where Seraph has been asked to stand is right next to the window, so you would probably notice you since he's going to be there for 6 hours. And then also as you look around the room, Seraph, you can see there's there's a shield. In this room is a shield, a helm, a suit of armor, the thing you're looking for, and also in the other corner is what appears to be like a broken spear, and all of them have like a little plaque type thing that sort of describes what historical relevance they had.
I'm gonna pull out my wand of detect magic and use it and see what all pops.
Okay. So you do that. Let's see. Is that up there? It's right there. I gotta like look at my list of things and where they are in the room. What's this? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so the only thing in this room that gives off a magical essence is that little. You're getting a faint one off of that little 5-armed mechanical thing. There's a faint magic essence off of that, and a faint magic essence off of the thing that you're there for. Are you looking outside that room at all, or are you just looking in the room you're in?
It should be. It's like a 10. Whatever. How big does that? I don't know how big detect magic is, the radius, but I think it's like 30 feet.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
30
Whatever's
feet?
in 30 feet of me.
Are you walking? I mean, are you walking anywhere else though, or are you just staying in that room?
I'm just staying in the room.
Okay. Are you walking out of that corner they told you to sit in, or are you sitting in that corner?
I'm sitting in the corner.
Okay. Well, you're in a corner, so you can't see a lot. If you look behind you, like at the wall, you can see, because I think it works through some thickness of wood. You can see something glowing from the room across the hall, and something fairly strong from the room across, and then something very faint that looks similar to the little guard guy as far as the magical essence.
Is he just like working around me?
He's kind of done in there. From what because you've seen him disappear behind this big staircase,
Mm-hmm.
and you've gotten like little glimpses of it. There's another room, bigger room behind that staircase where you figure most of the more important stuff is.
If he ever comes back in, I want to ask him where he got that piece from. Who he bought it from.
Okay, we'll say for the course you do eventually see him and you sort of catch his attention, and he says, I don't actually remember. I do a lot of trading with different tradesmen, and if they have something that they think that I'll like, they sort of bring it to my attention, but I don't remember which one I got that one from.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, and you go and you can look at the plaque underneath it, and it just basically says taken from blah blah blah. It's like, it sounds very flowery, and it doesn't seem accurate to what it is, to what you think it is.
Yeah.
All right, so like 6 o'clock starts rolling around. You start seeing people come in, Seraph, and then are you guys going to be there right at 6?
Yeah, we're gonna head there. We'll
Okay,
be there.
so your friends show up. Then the rest of you see that. You see the room that Seraph is standing in and all the things I described in there. You don't really have a problem getting in because there's lots of people coming and going. They're not really checking the invitations. You do actually, no, you do get stopped, and a little assistant guy is like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" You guys show him the invitations, and they're forged well enough that he's like, "Oh, okay," but you guys appear to be a little underdressed compared to the rest of the people here, which is why you were stopped. But so there's a room to the right where Seraph is, and there's a room to the left. Are you guys going to look all the way around everything, or what are you doing? So there's the room to the left, and then there's a room behind this big staircase.
Yeah, we're here to enjoy the show, man.
Okay, so you walk around. There's in the room to the left. There's a broken sword and another big suit of armor. There is a tome in there. There is another shield in that other room, and there is a lute in the room on the left. And if you walk around back behind the staircase into the bigger room, you notice there are 2 more of these little. I don't know if Seraph probably. Have you guys talked to Seraph since you've been here? I'm guessing. No.
No.
Okay.
No, we
Didn't even
haven't
see him.
Okay, well, you go into the room. Yeah, you go into the room where he was, and I said you guys see everything I described in there. So, do you talk to him when you see him in there? Or you just sort of nod at him.
Now he's just sitting there like this.
Yeah, he's focused.
I'll walk over to Sarah and say, "What'd you find out? Is the item here that we need?"
The item is right over there, and I'll point to it, and I'll tell him that I've tested detect magic, and I felt a few things around this area, but I think there's probably more in the other rooms.
Should we see if Dunn can get this thing out of here?
He said he's gonna give it to me afterwards. I just had to give him some money.
How much money?
I look at Druzel and I say, "You're a sneaky one," and I kind of make.
I don't
makers.
I don't think
Money
it's a good idea to. I'm gonna say this quietly. I don't think this is a good idea to try to steal anything here. He has defenses built in.
Was Dunn with me when we were talking to him? Because if
How
not,
big is this item?
I'll take it back to Dunn and let him know.
I would imagine you guys all walked in together.
Yeah.
But
Is
it's up to you.
Like jawbreaker size, or is it like baseball size? How big is this thing?
You would imagine, based on the one that you've seen and the Yarok shows you now, the one that you've seen here, you would imagine it's probably like basketball
big the
sized when it's
Piece
complete.
how big is this piece here that he has?
It's about the same size as Yarel's. It's about
It's
about
quarter
about
of
a fifth
basketball.
of a basketball, yeah, as far as the surface area, but it would go in some.
Like a watermelon slice?
Kinda, yeah.
What color is it?
It's like it's sort of bronzish.
Green on the outside and red on the inside.
It's bronze. It appears to
Abstract
be
something.
made of mostly metal, like metal parts. So you saw the other. I told you what was in the other room, and you noticed there is another one of those little guard things that I'm sure Seraph pointed when he said that he has defenses. So there's one of those in the other room, and as you go back to the big room, there are 2 more of those guards in there, and oddly there are rugs in front of every exhibit in the back room. In the back room there are if you go to the right as you walk up, there's a big thing of like robes that are on a stand under a big glass case. To the left there are 2 glass cases, both with a hat in each. One is like a wizard's hat, and one is sort of a brimmed cap with a feather.
I cast detect magic. I was gonna do that before I came in anyways, but
Every item under glass in this room is giving off magical aura. Also, the 2 guards are just getting that faint glow, and every rug is giving off a magical aura. So there's the 2 hats. There are 2 rings, one on each side of the robes and back a little bit. Each of them giving off magical auras. And on the opposite side from the hats, there is a wand and what appears to be like a little box, wooden box that's open under a glass case. All of it under glass cases, and all of it's giving off magic.
I whispered to Dunn, like, everything in here is heavily magical items.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, I mean, if you're with me and Dunn, like if I'm like whispering to Dunn, if you're close enough, you'd hear it too.
I say, let's kill him.
At this point, I know Dunn has a little bit of a shady side to him. I've realized it from like people he's talked to in the last couple towns. I whisper, I say, what do you think what do you think our chances are of getting some of this stuff out of here, even the item we need?
Well, considering all the people around, and we don't know why the rugs are magical, and Seraph saying that he has some kind of defense system, probably pretty low.
Make it big.
I don't. Beak will just try to walk out of here with the stuff. I know him.
I think we should just wait. Like, if he's already agreed to buy it and everything, then.
All right. Well, we'll just spend the night looking around, and we'll wait until this thing's over.
Okay, so yeah, as you walk around, you sort of again read all the plaques and stuff, and again,
This is just like a tour of his house.
it's just the bottom floor of his house. Yes.
And that's all we're doing. It's just like a tour of it. Like just walk through it and
It's like an art show.
Yeah.
Without
it's-
buying things.
right.
Okay, art show.
And there's a lot of people dressed very nicely with like wine. There's like hors d'oeuvres and wine being served.
Mm,
None of the
gobble that
stuff's
up.
for sale. He's just showing it off, right?
Right.
Like an art show.
Right. It is an exhibition. You notice in that back room there's a window on each of the far sides and 4 windows on the back, and they're all open to some degree. And again, same big windows that sort of taper at the top and open on a hinge. The big room in the middle where the staircase is, there's nothing else in that room other than people just sort of standing, chatting. There's 4 big windows in there, and outside of those windows is where you can see the fountains in the courtyards. Okay. I forgot to tell you, you made the detect magic check earlier. There's a rug right at the entrance that also has a magical aura to it. So you guys just sort of hang out, wait till it's over. Everyone starts to leave. It's maybe 9 or 10. Everyone starts to leave, and Nimby comes up to you and says, so, do you still want to make that trade?
Yes, I do.
All right, can I see the wand?
I'll pull the wand out.
And so you hand it to him?
Yeah.
He sort of inspects it. He's like, well, this'll go great with my other collection. Okay. If you wouldn't mind, could you step out of the room for just a second?
We're all
I'd
there.
rather,
Right?
I'd rather not.
No, we're gone by now, probably.
We leave.
It's up to you if you left or if you didn't.
Can I? I don't want to let that out of my sight.
It's just you and I here. I just don't want you to see how I unlock everything.
Okay.
Well, what-
I'll step out.
Better hold on to that wand.
Okay, so he's got the wand. He walks over to it, and you hear some things, and then you hear him. There we go. And he says, He closes things back up. He starts walking towards that room. He's like, okay. And you come back in the room. He's like, all right, where's so here's the wand. You said 400 gold.
Yeah, I'll pull out 40 platinum.
All right. Says, oh, well, pleasure doing business with you. And he hands you the thing.
Boom.
Are you with me, Druzil?
I think
I
we're
am-
outside.
No,
No, we
everyone
all
left. They
left,
said they
'cause-
left.
Because we weren't invited to stay and guard. We were just part of
Yeah.
the exhibitions. We had to leave.
Does it
when
look
it was
like
over.
identical to what it should look? It's the same thing.
It does look. You can make an insight check if you want.
Yeah, I do want to make an inside check. 17.
17. So yeah, it looks like the same thing. And he, how do I put this without making you suspicious where you shouldn't be? He thinks that he has gotten a really good deal. Let's say that. He thinks that he has pulled one over on you, but not because he's giving you something fake, but because he is getting something that he thinks is better.
Okay. I'll thank him for his time, and I'll leave.
All right. So everyone's left that. I'm guessing you all make your way back to the inn. What are you doing?
I'll ask Druzil to cast Detect Magic to make sure that this is the same piece before we walk off.
Are you guys waiting for him outside, or did you go all the way back to the inn already?
I was
We'll-
hanging out
we'll wait
outside
outside.
waiting for him. Make sure that he got out there okay.
Okay.
That's a trap.
All right. So do you cast Detect Magic?
I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. It does give off a faint glow.
I say, yep, it is magical.
Okay,
It is magical.
Same
We got
glow,
this.
same school of magic.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was thinking Drizzle didn't cast it, but he did. He cast it as he walked in. So yeah, same deal.
we got this. We can start heading back, I guess.
Okay. You guys heading back?
Yeah, we'll head back to the inn. I guess it's late now after that exhibition.
All right.
We'll get another room.
All right.
And I'm gonna keep that piece on me, like as safe as possible.
Okay.
Like in a shirt, like in a something, I don't know. Just like somewhere where it is gonna
Up
get
the butt.
pickpocketed. Totally.
It's the safest place. No one's gonna pickpocket that. Just like Rick and Morty, dude.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys make it back to the inn. You doing anything at the inn before you go to bed?
I'll meditate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back and get my room, head up, and recover my spell.
I'll tell everyone. Thank you for helping me. And
You spent all your money.
well,
That was all you, man.
I wouldn't.
That was all you.
I wouldn't have made it here without you all. And I know you're taking time out of your lives to help
I-
me, and I appreciate it.
Seraph, it sounds like this journey has just begun. For
Yeah,
finding
we're gonna have to
these
go
items.
find 5 more of these things.
So that was all you.
All right, sweet. Let's sleep and then head the hell out of here.
All right. So you guys go to sleep. Wake up. It is a nice morning here in Ratcheton. What are you guys gonna do?
Start heading back.
Okay. You doing anything in town before you leave? You just heading back? You gonna go by foot? Or are you gonna try to catch a boat? What are you doing?
Catch a train?
Train goes the wrong direction.
Damn.
I was looking like at the.
Maybe there's a flight
I was
path
trying
at
to
the
see
top
the.
of the train.
I was trying to see the maps that I had. If the ocean, like if the river or whatever it is, the body of water, could get a boat that would take us closer to where we needed to be.
So.
But I
let's see.
can't tell by the maps that I have.
Let me look at the maps you have. Oh yeah, you don't have. Okay, so you got Forleon Kellen.
I
And
got
you
Forleon
have-
Kellen. I got Flowing Wilds, Forleon border map.
All right, so you can see. Yeah, there's not really one that goes back too close to where you guys need to be. The closest, like as far as port town that you could get to the labyrinth would be Tyfeld, which is all the way back in the Sultry Coast. which you could try to find your way on a boat, or you guys can hoof it back.
Let's boat it.
Would it be quicker by boat?
It would be less strenuous by boat, even if it wasn't quicker.
It would be. It would be a little bit quicker by boat because it does have to go around a lot. So maybe a little bit quicker by boat, but then you'd still have to walk from Tyfeld to the labyrinth again.
We can do that.
How much is a boat?
Okay, you guys go around. Ask around. Are you asking around on the Riveton side or the Ratcheton side?
I would say
The
the
rich side?
The
What's
rich
poor
side.
Riveton side. We should go to the Riveton side.
Riveton is the Ratcheton is the richer side, but it has a much smaller dock.
Okay,
we
we'll
should
go to the
check
bigger
the
side.
Riveton
Okay.
side.
Yeah, so you go to the Riveton side and ask around for if you could get if you could purchase passage aboard a boat to Tyfeld. And you find one that says, yeah, I can get you there in about 3 days. It would cost about 10 gold per person.
Easy peasy. Fucking made of money, dog.
Okay. All right, so you guys board the boat. I'd say probably that same day,
Tenement harder
because
than
you guys
gold.
went out early enough to catch the one that went out that day, I would say. So as you guys board the boat, it starts to take off out of the dock and back around to the dam. And as you come up to the dam, you're coming under the bridge you guys have been walking into, and they sort of flow into one of those big inset things. It goes into one, and it stops. It goes, you start to hear all these gears and cranks, and you guys start to lower on this boat in this little ship lift down towards the ocean.
Awesome.
And you guys make it out. It goes out of that there's a little bay there and into the ocean. The first stop, it stops in Thylond, which is a elven town that you guys skipped over. You guys don't have to get off the boat because you paid for the whole journey. But it does stop there for the night. Are you guys doing anything on any of these days?
I'm good. Stay on the boat. I'm ready to get back. Deliver this 1/5 of a basketball to someone.
I'll be doing a lot of like training and then meditating at night.
Okay.
She's gonna put it all back together and be like, my master plan.
Apparently my wife is watching. She says your dog has to potty, Joe.
No, he moves around the room all the time and then he'll lay back down. And
Okay, so you guys stop off at Thailand. It's an elven town. It's very nice, like I said, elven architecture and stuff. Lots of elves there. You guys aren't gonna pass by the guys who said they were gonna charge you double on the way back.
Imagine that. Another good reason to take a boat.
You guys go around, and this is the big part of the journey where you're actually not gonna be in port for a day or two here. And you go around the so I would guess you're sort of talking to some of the crew. You go around the outskirts of the Flowing Wilds. Lots of small, some of them longer islands. You guys go around most of them. In between a few of them, it looks very jungly there. Similar to what you guys were like whenever you would camp off the road going through the Flowing Wilds. Very, very thick jungles there. And then eventually to back up and around to Tyfeld, where you guys disembark back in a town you have been before. It's pretty late. Are you guys going to just go find an inn and sleep?
We've been sleeping the whole time, right?
Well, you've been up looking at the scenery and stuff.
At the ocean.
I say we head. Oh, I say we.
Water out there.
I say we head out and we can travel for a while and then we could sleep on the road.
Okay. Okay, so you would have taken.
It's like preparing for a road trip. You always gotta get a nap in before you
Yeah.
take off.
So you guys have done this before, so you know the route and stuff. You end up taking, I think, 2 days to get there. So you go over the 3 rivers and then follow the on the 3rd day or 2nd day you would start to go north on that 3rd riverbank. And as you're going north up that riverbank, you notice a cart there with all you guys' stuff on it. We're right where you left it.
Oh, it's still there. Oh, it was Typheld where Pancakes went.
It was outside between Typheld and the Labyrinth. You guys have gone up the river, right where you left.
I told Pancakes to go back to town.
Yeah, Pancakes isn't there. The cart is though.
But he's not. He wasn't in town.
You didn't see him.
Okay. Yeah, the way back, I'm gonna keep on looking for Pancakes
Make a
I'm sure
perception
he's-
check.
around here somewhere.
No, no sign of Pancakes.
Oh man, my only friend.
What about the owl?
Well, he never talks to me.
We can make I can have the owl look. Sure. Is that what you want? You want me to
No,
try to?
that's not what I meant. I just meant
The whole way back, I'm just saying Pancakes. Pancakes. Pancakes.
You do see on your way back. You do see a very larger than the one that Seraph caught. A very large snake beak. Since you're out you're sort of looking for Pancakes. You do notice a enormous snake.
Oh, yeah,
This
did
is-
it
are we-
eat- did
What's
it
with
eat
the big
pancakes?
snakes in this area?
We're
It's
in
jungly, man.
like over by by K Falls. Is that where we're near?
You are so the Labyrinth is northwest of K Falls. You guys are that. Let's see, I don't know if it shows
Does
on the
that
map you
snake have like crazy eyes trying to hypnotize him like Mowgli?
I don't know. The movie Anaconda keeps coming to my mind every time he talks about it. Yeah, I know. It showed my age.
Anaconda?
Yeah, you ever watch that movie?
No, I have not seen the Anaconda.
So yeah, you guys.
You never seen Anaconda?
I don't think so.
There's not near. Is a snake nearby?
Yeah, it's doesn't appear to. It's not moving around a whole lot, but you do see it with the perception
So-
roll you made.
Is it strange to see so many snakes in this area?
No.
Out of character, I know I'm around here.
Yeah, you've seen lots of snakes out here. Maybe not this big, but you are quite a ways. You're a good distance away from where your character's from. But your character knows that there are lots of little snakes in this area.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys walk past that and eventually make your way from the. Are you taking anything from the cart that you left? You're just leaving your cart there again. It's got, I don't remember how many. It's got some short swords, some tent poles, some giant tent poles, a giant canvas.
We don't have anything really to carry it with.
Yeah, we do. We have a guy who can turn into a big wolf or something.
I
Actually,
could
can turn into pancakes.
I could levitate the cart and we
I
can
can-
push it.
Turn it into a spider and just wrap it up into a baggie. Drag it.
I can levitate the cart and push it.
I meant to pull the cart, but yeah, sure, that'll work.
Yeah, I can shift into pancakes.
Well, I mean, the reason you left it behind before is because you didn't think you could get it through the muck and trees.
But what if I levitate the cart?
It's still a tight fit
Levitate.
through some of the trees.
Levitate has a weight restriction, doesn't it?
I don't. Yeah, I think it's 250 pounds. So yeah.
Yeah, the cart by itself would be pushing that. So
We can just grab it next time we come back through.
yeah, so far no one's touched it. So
Put a note on it. BRB.
BRB. Don't take my stuff.
Oh,
BRB.
500. I can levitate up to 500 pounds.
For how long?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh, duration up to it's for 10 minutes. So
Is it a cantrip? You can just keep casting.
I can cast it 3 times. 30 minutes.
30 minutes a day.
All right, so you guys make it back to. They're going through the trees, and all of a sudden, there's a big clearing that you didn't see before, and the big black structure out in the middle of the
That
clearing.
big snake there again, where he was before? It was right at the edge of this clearing.
It wasn't right at the edge. It was it was in a different spot.
Okay.
But if you guys, you and Druzil talked it out, you think it may have been the same snake. If you like,
I didn't talk it out. With
yeah,
no one.
you didn't talk it out, so never mind. You have no idea if it was the same snake.
Back to the labyrinth.
Yep, you're back at the labyrinth.
I want to do puzzles again.
I don't.
So-
Puzzles that I can fuck with.
He just wants to fight the golem this time.
Yeah, fight him and win.
Take that golem down.
It's all right. So you walk up to the front of it, and the image of the robed and hooded figure pops up. Well, you've made it. Now, for what purpose have you... Oh, wait, no, that's not the right line. Just a minute.
Oh no!
Oh,
now we
no.
know something. We know something
Reset.
we shouldn't. Start over.
I gotta find it.
I press the start button. I go down to exit to main menu, and I hit start new campaign.
I think it's in here. Can't find it. Anyway, it goes through with the same exact message that you heard last time, where it says "Speak the word and enter," or you can go through the labyrinth.
Was it the
Ah,
4?
here it is.
I say
It says, "It is unlikely you came here by accident. If you are an invited guest, speak the word and be let in. If you were not
4.
invited, you say the 4."
say it in
Poof.
what's her face's voice.
Like before it's over, like pressing
it's
a button
fine.
on a menu for a phone.
Yep, you say it, and
If you
immediately, poof, you're on the inside of the
It's
inside
like
of the
one of
labyrinth.
those, chat things when you call an automated line.
Yeah, I know. That's
Speak
what
to
Before
an
it's over.
operator. Speak to an operator. Just pushing 0 over and over again. Come on.
Representative.
All right, so you guys are back inside the labyrinth. Let's say it's probably midday, and as you appear in there, you start walking forward a little bit. Uriel apparates in front of you, and she says, "Hello. Did you acquire
Hello.
it?"
I'll pull it out.
And she
We
sees this
found
like big, like gentle grin across her face. This is good news.
Like evil grin? I
No.
don't like that when you
Like the
describe
Grinch?
that.
Gentle grin.
Slowly curls into a giant smile.
she goes.
Twirls her mustache.
Gotcha! You're all gonna die. No,
Excellent.
she
Yeah.
she says, "This is good news," and she holds out her hand to take it.
I'll give it over.
I want
Okay,
to
so
Wait, you say, listen, I need at least a wand of detect magic and 400 gold minimum.
So you hand it over, and she takes it. And she says, "I haven't found the next piece yet, but please feel free to stay here as long as you like." And she points over, and you didn't notice this last time we were here, but now there is a small house that has been built. She says, "That's yours for when you stay here."
I'm gonna go and
The
check
next,
it out.
It may take me a few weeks to find the next piece. I'm not having much luck so far. But enjoy anything we have. And she walks off.
I need
And-
resurrection.
Zeep comes running out to see you again, Beak.
Yeah, I party with Zeep.
A party with her.
So yeah,
He
you
just
walk,
knew
check out the house.
Go
And,
get
My
crunk.
new word I learned resurrection. I learned a new tune. I replay the bad tune that Eric did in the bar.
Your dice are like my combat dice.
So yeah, you go into the house. It's not a big fancy house, but it is a house with a private washroom and 4 separate rooms.
Wash
It's a
room.
4-bedroom house. That's
It's a
pretty nice.
Canadian house.
One of the
Wash.
you notice oddly one of the rooms has a spiral staircase that goes to the roof.
Mm.
Perfect. That's my room.
And if you guys don't have anything immediate, you will call it there for tonight. And then for next week, you guys will have probably a couple weeks of downtime. So do with that what you wish.
Is it just like a dibs thing?
It's up to you guys. If you want to run there and call dibs on the room that's obviously built for Beak, go for it.
We'll run in there, dibs.
You might have company sleeping with
Yeah.
you at night.
You can have a roommate. Cuddly spider.
Nah, spiders are all right.
All right, did you guys have anything else you want to do before we end tonight?
Nope.
Okay, then that is where we will end for tonight, and I will see you guys next week. And thanks for watching, and we'll see everyone. Actually, we won't see you. You will see us next week, Monday at around 7:30 p.m. Central.
I'll see ya.
Bye.
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 See ya.